Hey guys, Sonic Smashman here, and I am back for more BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle patch notes. Now we are going into the individual characters, and of course, you know me, I had to start with Yang. Been maining her since day one and have not stopped ever since. So of course I have to look at her changes first. Let's get right into this. Alright, the first thing we're going to be looking at is her crouching B, or if you know number pad notations, 2B. Enlarge the hitbox inward and increase the travel distance. My guess is it's going to be either vertical or a little bit of a horizontal distance to make this more of a proper anti-air normal. And this normal is already really good for an anti-air as it is. It's one of the better anti-air normals in my opinion. But this is only getting better now, so I actually approve of this change, even though it's not much of one. It is notable. Alright, next up is her jumping A and jumping B, or JA and JB, because they both have the same change. Decreased recovery frames and increased the active frames, meaning these are better jump-ins and better cross-ups, respectively, as far as JA and JB goes. JA is going to be a better cross-up, as shown right there, and JB is going to be a better jump-in normal. Case in point. So, again, not much of a change, but it is a notable one, and it's pretty okay. Not that she really needed it, but it is there. Now we start getting into the real changes. Her jumping C, otherwise known as her JC. Increased additional proration, so in combos this attack itself is going to do less damage, which kinda sucks. Decrease the frame advantage, my guess is on block, so that it is unsafe. But the big change. This move is now cancelable on hit, meaning you can now special cancel this on landing again. This is something that she had back in the data mine that in her final release was taken away from her. But the fact that this is back means she gets a lot more combo routes that she didn't have previously. I am really looking forward to this change specifically. Speaking of special canceling, let's look at her Burst of Embers, her 214A. They increased the cancel window to each follow-up move. Was this necessary? No. But it is there. And funny enough, we're actually looking at one of her follow-ups next. The Raging Inferno, which is her C follow-up. Decreased initial proration, decreased additional proration, meaning no matter what, this is doing less scaling, which means more damage for combos. Decreased blowback distance, but increased the height. Not entirely sure how that's going to change it, but what I'm guessing is Yang is going to be closer after this now, which, granted, that's where she wants to be anyway. And increased the frame advantage, probably on block, so that it's at least safe on block now. But the fact that this is going to do more combo damage, that is ridiculous. Especially when you have combos like this. Let's try that again. That is not nearly as hard as I'm making it look. Okay, it might also be frame advantage on hit as well, or maybe the increased height will make that a little bit easier. But the fact that stuff like that is doing more damage is insane. Next up is her perfect Bombshell, the EX command grab. Decrease the blowback distance, and change the hit effect to slide down if the opponent didn't reach a wall. I'm assuming that this change is in case it doesn't reach the wall in Semblance, but here's what I mean. The blowback distance is pretty far, but it will be reduced come the patch. Meaning in Semblance, she might not always reach the wall with this, so they're changing it to a slide to compensate. What do I mean by Semblance? Well, as many of you know, when she gets to 34% health or lower, yeah. That will cause a wall bounce no matter what, but with the reduction in blowback distance, that might not always happen, so just in case they're changing it to a slide. Now, let's go ahead and set the health back, just so we can get off of I Burn. I love this song, but copyright strike potential, so not taking any chances. Either way, this change is going to be really interesting for Yang, and I'm really curious to see how this is going to change how Perfect Bombshell works. The final change to look at is Burning Gold. Adjusted the behavior of this move when super canceling from Raging Inferno and Perfect Bombshell so that it connects easier. This is only in Resonance, but with Perfect Bombshell, it already connects good as it is. But also, so does in Unrelenting Fire, as you can see here. The difference is, Raging Inferno doesn't quite have that same look. That's why they're changing it, so that that connects easier. So that brings up the question. What's going to be the more viable combo ender out of your Burning Meter? Bombshell into Unrelenting Fire, or Raging Inferno into Burning Gold, considering the latter's change in damage proration both initially and additionally, meaning that's going to have less scaling. So what's going to be the optimal route? That's what I actually really want to see, because that's going to leave me curious for a while. Guess we'll have to see when the patch drops, I suppose. So what's my final verdict on Yang with these changes? Obviously she is buffed. The fact that 2B is a better anti-air, more active frames on both her good jump-in JB and her cross-up JA, that's already really good. The special cancel ability of JC returning from the data mine means she'll have more combo routes. Raging Inferno having less scaling, meaning more damage in the long run, is really stupid, especially since she still has her corner loop. I have been dropping that for some reason. There we go. Shoutouts to Silver Fox for showing me that one. But the fact that Raging Inferno has less scaling is ridiculous when you consider she has this. Why am I dropping this? That already did basically 7k. The fact that that's going to do more. Think about that. Yeah, that is kind of ridiculous. Let's see how much Bombshell does by comparison. $7.4. So yeah, the fact that that's going to be less scaling means Raging Inferno might become the better option now. Not certain that that'll be the case, but holy crap, that is going to do so much damage now. But as a whole, I am really looking forward to Yang's changes, and just what they entail for her. Plus the fact that cross-combo neutral is getting nerfed, and the sandwich pressure is getting weakened a little bit. That could mean that Yang is just going to be a lot better off in this metagame as well. But next time, you would think I'd be looking at Lene, but I actually can't because there's one change that we don't know for certain of. So, which character will be taking her place as the second choice? Well, till the next time, you'll have to find out later. But that said, later guys.